Good evening. Yes, we've had a number of bereaved families who have gathered in Westminster today, and they're putting forward a very key amendment to the long-awaited online safety bill, which would force social media companies to open up the data of children if it was believed to be a contributing factor in their death. And I'm joined now by Baroness Kidron, who's putting forward this amendment, and Lauren Lafave, whose son Breck died in relation to social media. I hate to start this interview by asking this question, but do you mind just reminding people of the role social media played in your son Breck's death?
Well, my son Breck, 14-year-old everyday schoolboy, was gaming with friends from school, and unfortunately it was a predator who was running the gaming group. And there was a lot of bullying from the predator online, and even then after bullying the other boys. And when my son, I asked him to stop spending time with this person because I felt like he was a danger, the predator then cyberstalked him. So it was on so many different platforms that I couldn't keep up of where they were interacting. I would cut off, certain games or aspects or platforms, and the predator would then come around and find my son Breck in another way. So it was very difficult to know what was really going on, and it went underground when I tried to forbid it.
And it was that relationship that sadly led to your son's death?
Yes, he was lured to the predator's flat, even after I had alerted teachers, police, other parents. I couldn't get the help that I needed because nobody knew what to do. And that's why I set up a charity called the Breck Foundation to try to educate everyone so that people will recognize the signs of grooming, whether it's happening on social media or gaming or any platform our children are using.
And that's very much the heart of this amendment that is so crucial, I guess, for people to understand, is that there are families at the heart of it who've lost loved ones. Can you just, perhaps Baroness Kidron, just explain this amendment, what it actually means for people?
Yeah, I want to say that each of the families has a very different story, and each of them is an absolute tragedy. But when it came to the point of trying to understand what the contributing factors were to their child's death, they hit an absolute roadblock. And this amendment really just sorts out that process. It appoints Ofcom, the regulator, as the point person between the family and the tech company. It puts it gives powers to coroners and responsibilities to coroners to really consider whether a tech platform or a regulated company, as they're called, has some part to play in the child's death. And then it makes a requirement of the tech company to preserve, to redact, and to bring forward that information. And I think that people don't realise that this can take years and years and years. And in the group of the families who are here in Parliament today, there are some families who've been right the way through the coroner inquest experience, and they still haven't had the information that they really want to give them comfort.
So what you're wanting is making sure, so for anyone who's watching so they understand this, is that if there's any child who dies in circumstances where social media has been a factor, a contributing factor, they can access their records. Some people listening to this or watching this may think, gosh, yes, it's obviously really difficult, their hearts go out to families, but some people may be uncomfortable with the idea of children's private records being opened up to their parents, and they may not have wanted them to see.
Yeah, I think the privacy angle is very important, and I'm actually a privacy campaigner myself, so I feel it very passionately. But I think that what we have done is we have constructed a system whereby Ofcom is the interlocutor. So there is no question that a family suddenly gets a child's information without some other process, a formal process, having been gone through. And I think the other thing that I just do want to say on behalf of the families is they are calling for a number of things, and most of those things are about keeping children safe in the first place. You cannot make the whole of the tech world safe, but it really is quite appalling. And if you hear the stories of the families, no human person could really deny them this opportunity.
Well, look, thank you so much, both of you, for speaking to us today. I wish you best of luck with your amendment on such an important issue that so many people, but this online safety bill has been very much long awaited for many families and of course poses a number of questions when it comes to balancing regulation of the internet and free speech.
Alice, thank you very, very much. Alice Porter there, GBNews' London reports, just bringing you the latest there. Well,